everybody, it's me, Nervous16 Retro Kid here on YouTube, and I am gonna go through my final thoughts briefly on ToQger on their final episode. Sorry about the lip here. Winter tends to do that in case you don't live in states that have winter conditions. Yeah. Anyway, and my quick thoughts on what I'm looking forward to from the new Sentai team, Ninninger. I'm gonna just call it Shuriken Sentai because I don't want to say the ninja part, because again I could be slipping the tongue on something racist, basically, as an American fan, by the way. Let's get to a lot of things when it came to the final episode. I was following the final arc pretty closely. I had to retry on a couple episodes. It wasn't that big a deal. If you're hearing a big kind of sound, that's my Xbox, because I really want to play GTA 5, by the way. Anyway, and my clip again, Sunny Glare. Shoot. Back in a minute. So I don't want to like jumble around and stuff. I just want to cut to basically what I'm normally gonna show you as always. And also it's gonna be off character because this is pretty much the most genuine I'm gonna be for the series. I pretty much have missed, like, I want to assume 20, if not 25% of their like big character arcs, probably more. I'm aware of a couple of things, like one, they have like a complete auxiliary mech that's pretty much a combine everything, because they do that. Even Power Rangers does that. Okay, so with that said, I'm gonna go back to what I normally do. I'm gonna set up my perimeters or whatever, and see you in a bit. Take care. So yeah, like I said, I apologize for the glare and I guess Fright's rainbow form on this one too. So yeah, this is pretty much a big spoiler in case anyone hasn't finished the series yet. Right in the final episode looks to have been fighting through what little darkness he had. Like, he finished his angst basically to have a really good final battle with the general of the series. And apparently throughout the entire arc so far, apparently they forgot that they could share their forms. Maybe they had a tolerance for the towns they couldn't, that they had too much darkness over. That was a thing early on. Not entirely sure. So this rainbow form is, I want to say, the closest thing to, I want to say, a complete form in Sentai terms, because that's kind of original, to be honest with you, for a final episode, no less. That, and it's a big finale attack, so you're gonna go all out when it comes to imagination. Yeah, still doing Southport jokes here. Anyway, for the rest of the team, it was pretty much absent because, well, in the episode prior, they were back to being kids in their hometown. Because apparently, early on in the series, they were kids first, and then they turned into man-children when they were in the ToQger, in the trains, basically. Sorry about my wording. What else? There was a weird rumor photo floating around that the boss would have ended up being a Six Ranger as well. Doubt it now at this point, but it probably would have happened for a funny net movie. Probably. So yeah, Akira, aka TOKU 6, was kind of on Megazord duty for the rest of this episode, and I think the last one as well, alongside convincing the kids to pretty much remember who the hell they were and all that stuff. But turns out the awesomeness of Wright and his amazing imagination kind of did it for him. I don't know. A lot of MacGuffins aside, and a lot of Day 6 mod kids, because it's the final arc, you gotta go all out, basically. It was a good thing, and I had no problems with it. I wish I could have paid attention throughout the rest of this arc. I hate to say it. It's really my fault. It's not the creators or anything. It didn't lose focus on my end. It just happens. I don't know why. I know it's definitely not going to happen for the ninja. That I am totally assuming is going to work. Because they're going back to... Hang on a sec. Because they pretty much went back to what basically works so far, as like, I guess the basic teams that they normally go back to, I guess, to keep the money or whatever, toy sales wise. I have seen the opening fight scene Raw with the Red Ranger and the opening theme. It sounds awesome. can't wait to see the logos and the team as a whole when they get into the opening proper. I'm waiting for, of course, the sub, either Nihon or Overtime, because, of course, I'm an American. Or just to make a long story short, Western audience, just to be not big of a patriotic dick or whatever. I don't know. So, before I get to my predictions on Ninninger, yes, I'm still getting used to the name in case I got it wrong. A lot of what past Sentai teams up until now, because it's still current trend since I want to say Maji Ranger, aka Mystic Force, if you're following the Power Rangers game. So what they like to do is called a handoff. This is like the closest to like tips I could give to anybody new into Tokusatsu. What a handoff basically is, it's just like a quick commercial promo featuring the future Sentai Red, like in previous year's case, Right, and Kiryu Red, now Dino Charge Red. To the actor who plays Dyer, hey, how you doing? Anyway, to make a long story short, they just show off what they can do, their personalities and all that in stuff. Like when it comes to the old character, they're just saying hey, goodbye to everybody, along with just, you know, telling us to tell the new kid, yeah, you got this, dude, you totally got this. I love the Go Kaiger one when Go Buster was up next, because he had to straight up bow. Like he was trying to be all brooding too, like Marv is like, bitch, don't, no. Did you see my final episode? Yeah. Well, you're gonna be fine. Okay. Yeah. Whatever. You're cool. And no joke, Red, Go Buster Red pretty much bow down, and this is why I went off character, so I don't do the stupid Mars Girl rant thing. So yeah, I like the handoff. They're pretty basic. It's basically put the suit actors, put them in an environment, and have like this basic red glare for the last couple of years. I don't know why. For the ToQger's handoff, it was pretty ninja, very stealthy. It's in the final episode in case you want to see it. It just sums up what the ninja team's gonna be doing. So predictions on Ninninger. Like I said, I haven't seen the first episode. I already like its first mech. I like to see it in action. It looks more serviceable, at least costume-wise. It looks, kind of like how a lot of traditional Zord costumes have been functional throughout the years, or unfunctional, whatever. I've had to make predictions on, not really predictions, like my thoughts on the costume, so I'm going to glance over that real quick. It's just still weird to have both white and pink, because both colors are technically pink as, like, at the same time. I don't know. What else? I don't know everybody's personalities, because again, I didn't see the first episode. I want to say Yellow is a little bit, like, I want to say action sportsy, given his, human, sorry, hang on. What was it? Unmorph fight footage. I don't know about Blue yet. I don't know about Red. Red obviously just looks to be a standard issue. Like, I'm gonna be a badass and just try to, like, carry the team on my own. He straight up is the first to henshin first before everybody else. I'm doing the Sentai version of it. I don't know. He morphs first, basically. And again, the opening so far sounds amazing. I would love it. I'm gonna sit through the full song whenever that gets released. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the future team. Gonna glance more on that when the full episode comes out. And for ToQger, this was very imaginative. But for real, it was a good show. If you're a kid, I would recommend this to kids immediately. Like, as a Sentai, now Power Rangers fan as well, and I want to get my kids into it, I would definitely recommend ToQger as a starting point. If you're a parent, yeah, do it. The Zords aren't, like, as overcrowded as the story, so yeah, you got a sure bet here. Yeah, it's weird at first, but that's its style, and that's how it's been. So for ToQger, stay safe, be awesome, and keep on being imagination. And this was Nerfin16 Richard Kid here on YouTube, summing up all my thoughts on ToQger, and my final thoughts and predictions before the first episode of Ninninger. Again, it's just a weird wording, and I kind of got a feeling I'm going to say it wrong, and it's going to be very, very awkward. So, until that happens, take care, have a good weekend, and yeah, follow me on Tumblr, and links down below on the opening and promos for this, and the handoff. What else? Yeah, that's about it. Take care, and laters. Swish, swish, ninja time.